Hi everyone and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine and so far I just do planning videos and it has actually been quite a while since I have posted one. I decided to take the last week of December off from planning so that I could spend some time with my family and just enjoy it and not be attached to my planner. Then I filmed my video for the first week of January, and for some reason I just could not get it to upload to YouTube. I think I tried about 6 times, so I finally gave up. Then the second week, my whole family got sick, and I did not have any energy or desire to plan anything or even film anything. So here we are, the last week of December, and I am using a kit called Better in a Sweater from Petticoat Bandit. It actually is a kit, I think, that was more meant for American Thanksgiving. It did have a bit of a pumpkin and football theme, but in Canada, at least in my region, football is not a thing on Thanksgiving. So I actually wanted to save it for the Super Bowl weekend because my husband and his family, like all the cousins, we always have a Super Bowl party. So I'm going to be using this kit this week. It is a foil ready kit, but I couldn't figure it out between my inkjet printer and my laser printer. So I just left it as it was. It is still really, really nice. The colors are really nice and the theme is really nice. So because I've been using Erin Condren for so many years, it took me a little bit of time to kind of figure out how to do my layouts for this recollections. So I watched a couple of other planner videos for people who used this type of planner, and I think I've kind of figured it out. So I went ahead and laid down my decorative stickers in the middle like I usually do. But the nice thing was they kind of lay down easily. I know exactly where to put them because of the headers. They fit right in between, and then I put the glitter headers over the colored headers and stuff. But anyways, yeah, so I had mentioned that my whole family got sick, and this was the first time that I have been mom sick, if that makes any sense. I got sick myself, but I still had to take care of my family. And it's not that I didn't have respect for moms before, it's just that I sort of found a newfound respect for them, having to be as sick as the rest of your family and take care of them, but you being so sick at the same time. It was really something else. I'm usually the type of person that when I get sick, I am down for a good 4 or 5 days. But I didn't have that luxury this time because I had 2 young kids to take care of who were also quite sick. Zaid, who got sick second. Daniel and I got sick on the same day, and he only had a fever for about 12 hours. But Zaid got sick the next day, and his fever just all of a sudden spiked so high that we had to call an ambulance because his lips turned blue, his fingers turned blue, and I got so scared I didn't know what happened. When his fever spiked, I gave him Tylenol, which I know you're supposed to do. And then when the ambulance came, they said that they don't know why he turned blue, but it had gone by then, so that was good. And then they said just kind of watch it and give him lots of fluids. But how do you force a toddler to take fluids? I guess in my case, I just kind of always had something available. I don't usually give them juice, but the paramedics said have some available, and as soon as I gave it to them for the first time, they were hooked. But I will make sure that I'm not constantly giving it to them. Both of my boys are actually really good at sleeping through the night as well. So with them being sick, they both actually woke up quite a few times. And I think that's what really contributed to my husband and I getting quite sick as well. We probably would have been able to handle it much better, like our immune system, if we were getting proper sleep. But it's so heartbreaking when your kids are waking up at night and just want to cuddle you because they feel so awful. And really, they're not even talking yet, and they can't tell you exactly how they feel and stuff. So we had no choice but to kind of sit with them at nighttime. But thank goodness we all made it through. My husband and I are both on the mend as well. It took us a couple days longer than the boys, but that's okay. I had also mentioned that I uploaded no, sorry, that I filmed a video the second week or first week of January. It was actually my birthday week, and I purchased a new printable kit from a shop that I had found on Instagram, and it was called Tralala Stickers or something like that. I purchased a kit from Etsy, but I really, really liked it. It was a nice big kit. It was a really good price, and so I'm a little bit sad that I didn't have the ability to upload the video. I honestly have no idea why. I tried on 2 different computers, like 6 different times. It's so sad. And then because we got sick, I didn't even take the time to post a picture of it on Instagram. I should have, but that's okay. But I think that going forward, I'll probably purchase more kits from this shop because, like I said, it was really affordable and it was a nice large kit, really easy to use with my Cricut. Because as I've said before, a lot of kits are specifically made for silhouette, so I always take the time to convert them, and this one was really easy. So for this week's spread, mostly I just used the stickers that came with the kit. I did pull out all of my foil stickers and had them all ready and intended to use them, but this kit was quite large, and I think it came with a lot of functional stickers because they were meant to be foiled, but like I said, I just could not figure it out. I tried a couple of times, but that's okay. The only stickers that I used that were foiled were my date dots, and otherwise everything else I used from the actual kit, so that was awesome. I was actually quite happy because I was able to make a dent in the stickers that came in the kit. I don't usually do that because I do have so many foils, but I figured, hey, why not? They were available and they all looked good. Is it just me, or does January feel like it went by so fast? I feel like I blinked and it's already almost the beginning of February. Where I live in Alberta, I actually live in Edmonton. In the middle of January, it was the coldest place on the planet. Having little kids, it was awful. Even not having kids, when we get weather like this, it is just miserable. We didn't leave the house for, I think, maybe 3 days, which sounds awful, but when you think about it, imagine having to drive to work in like minus 45 degrees Celsius. It gets so cold here sometimes that you just see cars abandoned on the side of the road because they just stop. They could be brand new cars and it just gets too cold. There were so many accidents, so many cars in ditches. It was miserable. We have something called AMA here. It's like a roadside service, and usually they can get to you in a couple of hours, but I think during that weather it got so cold it was a 2 or 3 day wait. So if you needed a new battery or a booster or anything like that, luckily we did not and we were okay. But my husband drives about 45 minutes to and from work every day on the highway, so every time he got in the car I got so scared and was just full of anxiety because it was so cold and the roads were so icy. But we made it through, thank goodness. Sick, obviously, but that's okay. The weather has finally warmed up and it's not spring for us, and it will not be for a long time because, you know, we are a very cold place. But with January coming to an end, it feels like we can sort of come out of our quote-unquote igloo. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill everything in with my pen. We don't have a lot going on this week in terms of appointments or places to be, but as you know, I have put my family on a really strict budget. We want to pay down a lot of debt. So over the last 2 months, we've significantly reduced our spending, but we haven't actually been using cash. We've still been using our debit card because I didn't know how much cash we would need on a monthly basis. So for the last 2 months, what I did was I went through all my bank statements. I wrote down totals for each category. And so now, starting in February, we'll have cash and we're going to live our life based on cash. This will allow us to spend even less, as well as putting more money towards our debt and hopefully paying it down a little bit faster. I'm comfortable, I'm excited, I'm happy about what we're doing and where we are at this point. My husband is too, and it's important for us to be on the same page, and we definitely are. So that's that for the week, and I'm so excited to be back. I am going to try and make sure that I get my weekly videos done, and hopefully YouTube will not give me problems this time. Wish me luck. I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.